And that's it, they're off and racing. So this is Division 1 of the 4-year-old Geldings Maiden. At the off, they're betting 3-1 favourite about Miners Bridge. So the runners head on the way across the top section for the first time. And as they do so, Faulty, trading around the 4-1 mark at the off, has gone to the lead in company with Heathrow. They were the second and third favourites at the off. They're 1 and 2. Third place in the red jacket is Good for Scope, and he in turn is followed by Champagne Fair a bit deeper in fourth. So coming down the hill to the first of the 13 fences, and as they fan out on the approach to it, it's going to be Faulty on the inside, who'll just about share the lead over that one with Heathrow. Champagne Fire is deep on the track as they continue racing towards this next fence. One who's pulled his way towards the front rank there is Leading Force. So coming over this next fence, and it is now Leading Force who's pulled its way to the front from Heathrow. Faulty still up there with Champagne Fire, and then Good for Scope. So rising at the third fence, and all over it safely at the moment, held up is that Miners Bridge, about 3 from the back, held up by Derek O'Connor. So the order now as they come up past the winning post. On the flat, Faulty's come back to take the lead once again. From in second place, that's Leading Force. Third position is Heathrow, and then Good for Scope, in turn followed by Present Fair, who sneaked up into fifth on the inside. And then you've got Twin Jets in turn. This one is followed by Champagne Fire. Then towards midfield, tucked away there is Jet Setting Jim in the pink and the yellow. On his inside you've got Corbett's Cross, and they in turn are then being followed out deeper by Mr. Tim Tam. After this group then is Tip for Mac, and then you've got Miners Bridge, and towards the back end of the field are Balkate, Cotto, and also another one towards the back is Cosmic Shield. So they've all appeared to have jumped the first 4 fences safely, and the field continue now towards the end of the first mile with Faulty and Heathrow, followed out deeper in the track by Leading Force, and then you've got Good for Scope as they continue moving towards this next one. Present Fair is handy down the inside, and the Cashman Silks there in about 5th place as they get away from that one. So they've covered a mile and a bit and now begin the run across the top for the second time. And on the level, that's Faulty and Tom Hamilton bowling along in front for the Mick Goff team. From in second place is Finney Maguire. He's aboard Heathrow. There's 3 lengths then to Tiernan Roach, who's aboard Good for Scope, who represents Harley Dunn's team here. He's in third, and then 4th place is Present Fair. And then back in 5th on this one's outside is Twin Jets, in turn followed by Leading Force. So as they come to the first of the line of 3 up the home straight, heading towards halfway, Faulty and Heathrow are 1 and 2. 3 or 4 lengths back to Good for Scope then, who is in the 3rd position. And then in 4th, down along the inside, is Present Fair. 5th, and not that far off the pace, is Twin Jets, the Hassett runner, as they climb over this one. The one who made the move this time last circuit, Leading Force, has dropped quickly back towards the rear of midfield, having been prominent. So coming to 6 from the finish this time, and they're well packed in behind Faulty and Heathrow. So the order with a circuit to race and 5 to jump. We have a loose one there. Out of the contest appears to be Corbett's Cross. We've lost somewhere along the line. But the order with a circuit to go is Faulty by 3 parts of a length from Good for Scope in second. 3rd place is Heathrow, and then not too far away in 4th is Twin Jets. On his inside is Present Fair, and then they're being followed by Jet Setting Jim, who's made nice headway to sit in 6th just on the heels of the leaders. In behind him, Tip for Mac has made good ground in the dark green for Rob James and Tom Cooper, followed by Champagne Fire. In behind these, Derek O'Connor still goes well in the yellow cap on Miners Bridge, and he in turn is then followed by Ballyvaughan Bay, and they've kicked away then from the trailing Leading Force and Balcotto. One who was pulled up out the rear was Mr. Tim Tam. So the runners enter the final mile of this contest. First division of the 4-year-old maiden with 4 to jump. Faulty match a stride down the middle of the back straight with Good for Scope. They remain 1 and 2 with Heathrow on their heels, a close third, and then Present Fair and Twin Jets. In behind these you got Tip for Mac, and all the time closing is Miners Bridge as they rise over this next fence. And away from the fourth last fence and just about going to the front now is Good for Scope. So Good for Scope just in front from Faulty. In the third position then now ridden is Heathrow. And he in turn is then being followed by an improving Miners Bridge. So as the field prepare to wheel in with 3 to jump, and kicking on now into a 3-length lead is Good for Scope for the Harley Dunn team is in front. But coming with him is Faulty. Champagne Fair and Miners Bridge complete the first 4, and this quartet now have dropped the remainder. Weakening quickly out of it is Heathrow. But down now to the third last fence, and Faulty in the centre. Down at that one was Good for Scope when challenging. So Faulty has been left 3 lengths clear in the hands of Tom Hamilton from in second place. That's Champagne Fire. In third position is Miners Bridge, has every chance, and they're clear then for the remainder. But as they rise now at the second last, and Faulty it is with the advantage of 3 or 4 lengths, but Champagne Fire is beginning to close the gap under James Hannon, and it's Faulty and Champagne Fire who will fight this one out to the final fence. Faulty and Champagne Fire. Champagne Fire comes to the last, gets it all wrong and is down, and also down is Faulty, and this leaves another one who walked into the final fence, Miners Bridge, and also there is Twin Jets, and Twin Jets in the Find Avon like carnage has come through, and he is going to finish alone. It is going to be Twin Jets, and Dara Allen, he has been given a Christmas present here for the Hassets. He is the only one going to complete, and that is going to be Twin Jets. Had to be seen to be believed, but one finisher of Division 1, Twin Jets.
The result of Division 1 of the second race: first number 30, there was only one finisher and the distance is finished alone. That's first number 30 and the distance was finished alone. Could Michael Goffer's representative please go to the declaration trailer immediately regarding Galway Mahler having no rider, and number 47 and 72 also go to the declaration trailer as J.W. Hannon has been declared twice.